Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. How should we deal with racism? There is a phrase, if it is understood correctly, if it's understood properly, will help you to deal with all forms of racism. Whether it's on a personal level, like for example, your next door neighbor's racist towards you, or it is on a legal level, meaning that there are people in the government that have written laws segregating the masses, or it is on a social systemic level. For example, there's a company that was newly founded and they don't hire, people of a certain racial group. If one understands this phrase properly, they will deal with all sorts of racism. And that phrase is know thyself. Know yourself. Once you know yourself, you will know how to deal with all forms of racism. And what does that mean in this context? What does that mean in this context? It means having self-pride, knowing your worth, knowing who you are, knowing your worth. This will help you to deal with racism. For example, on a personal level, someone calls you a racial slur, and you know yourself. You know that you're not that. That's a disease. That racial slur came about by a disease that is inside of that person's heart. And he needs a spiritual, or she needs a spiritual doctor in order to heal that disease. So you won't react out of emotion. You'll be rational because you know yourself. You know that that's not you. You know that that's not your name. You'll simply reply with words of peace and you keep it pushing. Let's say it's on a legal level. It's in the laws, segregating. You can go here, you can go there, so on and so forth. Then you know yourself and you're looking out for your children. So therefore, you're going to come together with the community and protest or find ways to make sure that that law is removed. Let's say it's on a social systemic level. What will you do? Let's say, for example, there's a newly founded company that don't hire a certain group of people. You can protest. You can protest. But because you know your self-worth, what you'll do is you'll gather together with your community members and create your own company. Perhaps create the exact same company and come up with great marketing strategy to get the customers that they have and compete with them. Take them out of business. Hire their children. So on and so forth. Specifically or especially, hire your own children and make it an empire. Make that company an empire that'll last for generations, where your great descendants will not have to beg anyone for a job. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Know yourself. If you know yourself, you'll know how to deal with racism. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Peace.